Greetings, future Thomas Edisons, Sally Rides, Elon Musks, and Katherine Johnsons. I am Teresa Dorman, Associate Dean in the College of Sciences. We are so glad that you are interested in our college. We are the largest college at UCF, and we cover many disciplines. Today, I want to introduce you to our College of Sciences. In this presentation, I will give you an overview of the degrees we offer. I'll talk with you about how to select and complement your major so that you're best prepared for what comes after your bachelor's degree. I'll share a bit about the benefits of research and applied experiences with your College of Sciences degree, and I'll review several aspects of our college that highlight our commitment to quality education. At the end of this presentation, I'll take you on a virtual building tour of our college, but I hope that one day soon you'll be able to visit our campus to appreciate everything that UCF is. This comes as no surprise, but UCF is big. Last fall, the university enrolled 70,000 majors, with 13,000 of them students just like you will be in the College of Sciences. In addition, half of the 36-hour general education program, those courses that are taken by every UCF student, are completed with College of Sciences classes. In fact, many courses even beyond the Gen Ed are taken by majors other than those in the sciences. So in a sense, the sciences teach the university. So let me tell you a little about the structure of UCF and how the College of Sciences fits within that structure. The College of Sciences is one of 13 colleges at UCF, and UCF offers more than 220 majors. Within our college, there are 8 departments and 2 schools. It's within those departments and the schools that you'll find your major. This is how it's broken down with the School of Politics, Security, and International Affairs. The school offers 2 degrees, the Political Science BA and the International and Global Studies BA. Now, when you pick your major, you may have the opportunity to further focus that degree. These focused areas are called tracks or specializations. The Political Science Bachelor of Arts offers 3 different specializations: American Politics and Policy, International Relations and Comparative Politics, and Pre-Law. In addition to your major, in whatever college you may be, there are also complements to your degree. These are called minors and certificates. Now, within the School of Politics, Security, and International Affairs, there are several minors and certificate options. Now, just because you're a major in political science doesn't mean that you have to take these minors and certificates. But what I want to point out here is that they exist across all departments and schools across the university, and they're great ways to supplement and expand your learning experience at UCF. I'll tell you more about minors and certificates in a little bit. Here's another view of the College of Sciences and all the majors that we offer. You can see that we're made up of 4 different areas of the sciences. And as I mentioned before, the options range across a variety of disciplines, everything from anthropology to zoology. Zoology, of course, being a track within our biology degree. So now I want to take some time to talk about your major and courses and opportunities to complement your degree. It's always important to talk about picking the major that's right for you. Of course, you're watching this video because you've already decided that you're interested in a major that's offered out of the College of Sciences. Awesome! You're on a path to complete your education. As you go down that path, we really want to make sure that you're enrolling in the right courses and engaging in the right experiences that are going to prepare you for what happens next. What do you want to have happen after you complete your bachelor's degree? But why talk about picking a major if you already know what you want to pursue? Well, because you might change your mind. You've picked the major you know you want to pursue. And as you're completing courses, you should be reinforcing that decision time and time again. In fact, the beginning general education program is very relevant to every aspect of your degree. Think about the presentations you're going to be giving. This is your speech course. Think about all the papers that you will be writing, the documents, the reports. This is your English composition class. And the fact that you will be interacting with others now and in the future in whatever job you go into, these are your social, cultural, and historic courses. You're going to have to use math at some point. That's the mathematics foundation. And you really should have some basic science under your belt regardless of your major. The general education program should be used to reinforce your major at a very basic and fundamental level. But it can also expose you to new ideas about your major or about a new major. For example, you're taking your introductory physics course, and there's this really interesting concept that you're learning about. So you go up and you talk to the instructor of the class to find out a little bit more about that. And what you learn is that these are concepts that are associated with the mechanical engineering degree. So guess what? You just changed your major. In addition to using all of your courses to support your major, you should also be talking with your advisors about the courses and experiences you should be engaging in, and you should be also talking with your professors to find out about the options of what you can do with your degree. Also, do you know anyone who's already doing that, which you see yourself doing after you graduate? What major did they pursue? What were they involved in while they were in college? These are great resources as you're really trying to decide or really reinforce your decision in your major. So here's a real example of this. This is a pre-med major who was inspired by a physics course. Upward trajectory. One class can impact choosing your major or finding a new one. Jennifer Nolau started out as a pre-med major, but an organic chemistry class quickly changed her mind. After taking a class from physics professor Umberto Campins, today she's a part of the team examining boulder and rock images from the asteroid Bennu, the site of NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission. She switched her major to the physics astronomy track. So what if you're watching this video, well, because you're supposed to? You pick statistics as your major because that's what you think you should major in. But what do you want to do? What if you don't really know? What if you don't know what your plans are going to be after you complete your degree? Well, then I want to make sure that you get in touch with a career advisor in career services. They will talk with you about your interests, your strengths, what you like, what you don't like, and then identify different careers or jobs or ways that you can impact the world using those skills. And then they'll talk to you about the different majors that will prepare you for that next thing. So you pick statistics, and now they're helping to reinforce that decision because of your interests in data analysis and actuarial science. Or you may find out that you're more interested in analytic applications in mathematics or digital media. Another great resource is the Knight's Major Exploration and Transition Center. These advisors will talk with you about all the major options at UCF, take a look at the courses you've completed against those various majors you may be interested, and help you identify the right fit. Now, so if you're not quite cutting it in maybe journalism, well, how about learning about storytelling and narrative structure in a creative writing major? We want you to use all of the resources available to you across the university, even if that means looking at other majors in another college. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you don't stay in the College of Sciences. Just know that it's okay to change your major. It's normal and it happens. Use your courses to reinforce your interest in your major. And if it's not reinforcing, be open to the ideas that are presented in these courses for different possibilities. And definitely take advantage of the advisors and instructors and all of the resources that UCF and the college offers to explore major ideas and options. I mentioned we'd talk some more about minors and certificates. So minors and certificates are small groupings of courses, like 3 to 6 courses, that are in a very focused area that are used to complement or supplement your major. Almost always, these minors or certificates are completed as a part of your major, so it's a part of the 120 hours. Sometimes they're required, like in our social sciences Bachelor's of Science degree, but what if it's not required? Why would you take it? Well, because it provides you with exposure to other areas. It shows on your transcript as proof of an additional accomplishment, and it may enhance your employment or grad school opportunities. Consider this: I'm not just a psych major, I'm a psych major with a minor in aging studies and a certificate in human biology. So let's explore that a little deeper. Here's that psychology major example. The Psychology Bachelor of Sciences degree is 120 hours. Everybody has to take the general education, so that's 36 hours of the degree. And then the psychology degree is comprised of about 50 hours that are required or restricted courses. These are courses where you have to choose from a list or you must take these in a sequence. Then there are these open electives. So in psychology, there's about 34 of them, depending on the track that you're going into. Well, so instead of taking hot swimming yoga or something like that to fill out those open electives, consider a minor or certificate to structure those additional hours. And so here are just a few examples of what can fill those open electives. What minor or certificate do you want to choose? Well, think about, what do you want to do next? What will happen after you complete your degree? And look at these different certificates and minor options across the university to help you pick the one that really complements and gives you that little something extra towards what you want to do next. So sometimes it's a little harder for new graduates to find jobs in their career field immediately after graduating, because sometimes employers are looking for actual experience, not just the degree. A great way to incorporate that active experience as a part of the degree is to be engaged in internships, research apprenticeships, or cooperative experiences. These are great ways to eliminate that experience roadblock. Now, in addition, several of the majors within the College of Sciences are what we call applied majors. These incorporate active experience as a part of the degree. For instance, the Actuarial Sciences Bachelor of Sciences degree, as a part of that program, the major will prepare you to take the actuary exams. There are several that are required to become a certified actuary. One of those exams, and possibly more, you will actually complete as a part of your degree requirements. So as well, in addition to this example, there are several majors across UCF that offer this applied experience. Think about engineering, nursing, business, and the ones we have listed here. So here's an applied success story of a student who's now in one of our PhD programs. Fighting crime with pollen. Pollen can be an allergy nightmare for some in the spring, but researchers at the National Center for Forensic Science see its crime-fighting potential. Brian McCullough, currently a chemistry PhD student, is one of several students developing a pollen database that law enforcement can use to track the movements of criminal and contraband. So, I can't talk about picking your major without telling you about the different ways you gain access to these majors. First, most of the degrees offered at UCF are what we call open majors or open access majors. Simply declaring the major on your admission application or declaring it as a change of major, you are a student in that program. But we do have some majors that require additional steps before you can declare the full major or actually complete or graduate with the degree. Limited access majors are those where certain things need to be completed prior to your being fully admitted into the major. In the College of Sciences, all of our limited access majors are within the Nicholson School of Communication and Media, and they require that certain courses be completed with specific grades, and in some cases, in addition, you'll submit something like a portfolio or a letter of interest, statement of interest. When you declare these majors on your admission application, you'll notice that it's called the major pending. So for example, journalism pending, advertising public relations pending. What are the exact requirements to be fully admitted into these programs? Well, for that, I want to ask that you follow up with an advisor in the school to learn exactly what's needed for the major that you're interested in pursuing. So why is it called limited access? Well, because these are majors that require access to specialized facilities. For example, in the radio and television program, as a part of the senior level requirements, students are going to take classes in a full working television or radio studio. We only have one of these facilities on campus, and we don't want to overcrowd the experience, so we limit access to the program to ensure that when students get to that level, they have that quality experience. Also in the College of Sciences, we have restricted access majors, and ours is the forensic science major. The restriction is that to complete the degree, you have to meet an additional major GPA requirement that is more restrictive than the university's graduation requirement. Again, these types of admission or completion requirements exist in majors across the university. So if you change your major into something different, into a program that is limited or restricted, please be sure to talk with an advisor so that you know exactly what's required for you to be fully admitted or to complete that program. We have many students in the college who are interested in pursuing professional degrees. So these professional degrees are law school or medical school degrees. If this is what's next for you, I want to strongly recommend that you connect with the Office of Pre-Health and Pre-Law Advising. Yes, these professional programs are competitive. Yes, med schools are looking at all of your college and university grades that you have earned. And the specialized advisors in this office know everything about successfully applying to these professional programs. If you know the specific subdiscipline, field, or area that you're interested in going in, these advisors know the institutions, know the universities that offer those degrees that will provide you with those specializations. Connect with them as soon as you start at UCF. They are there to help you select the right professional program and to prepare your successful admission portfolio. So here's another story about a recent graduate. This is vetted opportunities. There's the cute and cuddly side of working with animals, and then there's the catheterization and necropsies. I love both, said Rebecca Sartori, a biology major and pre-vet graduate. The first time I put on sterile gloves and watched a surgery, I got excited. Sartori narrowed her focus on shelter medicine that includes caring for homeless pets, as well as tasks like clearing up parasites and sterilizing pets given up for adoption. Academic advising. So academic advisors are here to help you every step of the way, from admission to graduation. By selecting your major, you have access to faculty and professional advisors already associated with that major. As I mentioned earlier, the faculty advisors are there to help you identify experiences, opportunities, and specific courses that'll help you fulfill your degree goals and prepare you for what you want to do next. The major specific professional advisors know all the ins and outs of your degree requirements and the policies of the department or school of which you're a part. These are your go-tos for completing your major. You also always have access to a college advisor who is there to help you with, well, everything, anything. They will get you transitioned from admission into your general education and prerequisite courses. They can advise on college and university policies and procedures. They will help ensure that your academic records are accurate. And if you ever have a question and that you don't know where to start, I recommend starting with the college level advisor. We may not know everything, but we know who does. So finally, there's this group of advisors that are called specialized advisors. These are like the pre-professional advisors I mentioned earlier. These are an additional network of individuals who will be able to help you with questions that are specific to your interests or needs. And a takeaway from all of this is that your major, your college, and these special advisors are all coordinated. We communicate, we share information with each other, so you can rest assured that we are on the same page when it comes to providing you with information and advice. I want to tell you a bit about institutes, centers, and research facilities because the College of Sciences is focused on research. Every one of the degrees offered out of the college has either the opportunity for or a requirement of research and applied experience. Research is a huge part of UCF's identity, and students are encouraged to participate. Research translates textbook concepts into practical applications. It develops critical laboratory skills, and it puts your name out into the academic community through publications and presentations. Engagement in research gives you access to the minds and labs of active researchers and can also be used to fulfill your major requirements. And there are many research opportunities that are also paid. Our undergraduate students benefit from their research experiences. This academic work, whether it's in a lab, in the field, literally, or at a private or corporate setting, these work experiences give our students the opportunity to make discoveries with our faculty and grad students. Research and the application of what's learned in the classroom allows our students to engage in internship and service learning opportunities that provide valuable hands-on experiences. And our students are producing as a result of these experiences. Our undergraduates are producing. They are publishing and presenting locally, nationally, and internationally. There's also a great resource I want to point out here as well, and that's the Office of Undergraduate Research. This is the main support office for students who are engaging in projects and want to learn more about funding and publication opportunities. The Office of Undergraduate Research also helps connect our students with faculty who are conducting research. So if you have an idea of something that you're really interested in and want to learn more about, this office can help connect you with those faculty who may be doing that thing that you want to learn more about. This office will also help students learn valuable research presentation skills and find access to different opportunities to present that research. What you're seeing here in the picture is a research showcase that happens annually where our undergraduate students can present work that they have completed with research. Now in the next few slides, I want to point out some new and innovative approaches to learning we have in the College of Sciences. First, this fall, we are happy to welcome all of the Nicholson School of Communication and Media into our college. In addition to the degrees that we were already awarding, we are now awarding degrees in digital media and film, the digital media BA, the film BA, and the film Bachelor of Fine Arts. In addition, and to expand our research focus in the social sciences, 2 of our majors recently modified their programs to more explicitly point out the focus on research methods, statistics, and data analysis training. These are in the sociology and anthropology bachelor's programs. With our courses and curriculum, it's important to let you know that our faculty are always keeping an eye on what needs to be taught. And because of this, every few years, we'll change or update our majors so that we can ensure that our students are learning what's most important to prepare them for what you want to do with your degree. Where UCF offers advising to help you prepare for a professional degree, if law school is that which you're interested, you should definitely also know that UCF has a partnership with several Florida law schools through a 3+3 program. What this means is that you'll complete your first 3 years of your degree here at UCF. And then in your 3rd year, your junior year, you'll apply to the law program of your choice. And then if you're admitted, your 4th year at UCF will be completed at that law school. Once you complete that 4th year, all of those law courses will be used towards your UCF degree and you'll graduate from UCF. Then in the next 2 years, you'll complete your law degree, thus completing the UCF degree and the law degree in 6 years. If you're interested in this, contact the Office of Pre-Health and Pre-Law for more information. Given the current state of higher education, I can assure you that all of our faculty are trained to deliver high-quality courses online and remotely. This is particularly important in the sciences. Now in physics, we've converted all of our labs, most of our labs, to be delivered effectively online. Prior to the need for this remote instruction, however, and hopefully we'll be back soon, we were delivering our introductory physics courses with a 3-tiered approach. First, we would introduce the topics in a large lecture format. But then, to reduce class size significantly, we would apply that experience in a laboratory setting and then have small group discussions or recitations to reinforce what was learned in the lecture and in the lab. In biology, we were well poised to shift to online and remote learning because we were already effectively delivering our biology labs using Second Life. This avatar-based approach to labs allows students to not only gain a true, though virtual, laboratory experience, but also experience the laboratory in a whole new way. So in a traditional lab, where you would be viewing what mitosis looks like through a microscope, in the virtual lab, students are diving into the microscope and viewing the chromosomal divisions from the inside of the cell. Very cool. Mathematics education is also critically important for our college. It's often said that mathematics is the language of the sciences. The Mathematics Emporium approach to instruction provides students with applied and hands-on learning assistance. The Math Emporium approach is used with many of our lower level math courses that are taught in the mall. And several of these courses are also offered in an adaptive setting where students can advance at their own pace. We want you to test your current math knowledge through the math placement test. This placement test gives you feedback on where you should start your first math course. It's recommended for all students, but particularly those who are in majors that require advanced mathematics, like pre-calculus, trigonometry, and beyond. If numbers are not your strong suit, we have resources to help. The Math Success Center offers free tutors to walk you through your lower level classes. The last academic related item I want to share are several tools that are available to you regardless of your major. The Pegasus Path is a dynamic and interactive tool for you to visually move around your course requirements as you plan out your 4 years at UCF. As a smart tool though, if you try to schedule a course before completing the prerequisite requirement, it's going to alert you to this. In addition, the Pegasus Path will highlight when and what experiences you should be engaging in to complete your degree. For example, in your junior year of your chemistry major, you should be seeking out joining various professional organizations and engaging in research experiences. These are co-curricular activities, so they're not exactly in-class activities, but these are experiences that will help ensure that you are well prepared for what happens after you graduate. Speaking of prerequisites, in the College of Sciences, we use the registration system to enforce all of the prerequisite requirements you will read about in the catalog. So if you have to pass Bio 1 with a C before taking Bio 2, we're looking for that. Also regarding registration, UCF publishes a full year's worth of classes every March, so you can see what's going to be offered and plan for what you want to take a full year in advance. You will notice that our students with a good GPA will actually be able to register for a full year's of courses up front, so please keep those grades up. To end this presentation, I want to take you on a virtual building tour of our college. The first thing that I want to point out is, well, that our college is all over campus. So there is not a building that, well, there is a building that is the College of Sciences, but the College of Sciences is really spread out, including next door at Research Park and also at the downtown campus. So when you do have an opportunity to take that campus tour, here are some things to be on the lookout for. So first of all, I want to show you the biology and chemistry buildings. Within the biology building, you will find the biology department. So the faculty and advisors are within this building. As well, this building holds laboratory classrooms and several research labs and is home to the bug closet, a collection of over 430,000 insects and arthropods. In the chemistry building, this is where you're going to find your organic chemistry labs and your chemistry fundamental labs, as well as several research labs and a number of faculty offices. This is not, however, where you're going to find chemistry's main department. I'll point that out later. Mathematical sciences is where you will find the math department, and you're going to also find all of your faculty and advisors. In addition, the Math Emporium, where we teach those lower division courses, this is located on the first and second floor of this building. As well, the Math Success Center, that math tutoring center, that's located in this building on the first floor. Many other classrooms and some labs and advisors are also found within this building. Next, we have the Nicholson School of Communication and Media building and the Psychology building. So the Nicholson School of Communication and Media is actually split up between main campus and the downtown campuses. This is the building that's located on the main campus. Within this building are the communication main offices, and many faculty are found here as well. And in addition, the radio, television, and journalism studios are found within this building. The advising offices are also here and downtown. The psychology building is the home of the psychology department, so you'll find the faculty and advisors and the main offices here, as well as several classrooms. In addition, the advising center, so the psychology advising center, is located on the second floor, along with research labs and the Restorers Clinic, which is the PTSD and trauma research clinic. Technology Commons is first a facility where you're going to find expansive study spaces, state-of-the-art computer labs, and a student-focused computer support center. But in addition, on the second floor of Tech Commons is where you're going to find the Statistics and Actuarial Sciences Department. This is where the whole department is found, so you're going to find all your faculty and the advising offices within this building. Howard Phillips Hall is where you're going to find a couple of departments and a school. On the third floor, you're going to find the School of Politics, Security, and International Affairs and the Anthropology Department, along with all of their faculty and their respective advising offices. On the fourth floor is where you will find the Sociology Department and, again, all of their faculty and advisors. This is a building that's primarily office space. You won't find very many classrooms in this building. Our newest building is the Physical Sciences building. Physical Sciences houses our chemistry and physics main offices. Remember the chemistry building? Not where the chemistry department is. You're going to find it here. So for both physics and chemistry, the main offices, so the primary advisors, are going to be found within this building. In addition, there are many faculty offices and multiple student study spaces, as well as a number of very interesting research labs. As I mentioned earlier, the downtown campus is where part of the Nicholson School of Communication and Media is found. They are, the human communication programs are located here on the downtown campus, and the applied programs, the radio, TV, journalism, are on the main campus. The human communication programs being downtown, along with the film and digital media programs, are all downtown. These are spread across a couple of buildings. Primarily within the communication and media building is where you're going to find a lot of the classes and the film and digital media facilities, including the maker space, which is an interactive space housing state-of-the-art gaming computers, 3D printers, and equipment that's used by the film and digital media students. Advising services are located on the lower floors of Union West, and many additional classes and classrooms are found in the Dr. Phillips Academic Commons. Finally, to end our tour, we're going to end with the actual College of Sciences building. Now remember, none of the actual departments in our college are housed within this building, but what you will find are the College of Sciences Dean's office and staff, so that's where my office is, and then as well the College of Sciences Advising Services, or COSIS. And remember that this advising office is your place to start if you have questions and you don't know where to get the answer. So I want to thank you for joining me for this presentation. I really hope that I was able to give you information and insights about our College of Sciences that help you make your decision to join UCF and to join a major within my college. Thank you very much. Be well and go Knights.